Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this gorgeous Wednesday morning. It's January 16th. Thanks so much for tuning in today. My guest today is Jeremy Carter of Carter Trucking, as well as I'm going to have to cheat. The Carter Athletic Academy. I had to put it up on the screen because it's so brand new. We're going to talk about all kinds of things here with Jeremy over the course of the day, as there's all kinds of things. We might even talk a little New Orleans Saints football. You won't mind talking a little New Orleans Saints football? No, you're
great.
We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Again, you're watching us. It's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV, over in Salem on Channel 3, here in Flora on Channel 100 or Channel 25, depending on what your cable system is. What's going on around the community today? Well, some community events going on today at Heritage Woods of Flora. It is Dave Dillon and friends. That's going to be at 1 o'clock today. It's country music. Dave Dillon and friends going to be playing for about an hour at Heritage Woods right after lunch, say 1 o'clock or so. Also, today over at the Carl Richland Memorial Hospital, just after this show at 10 o'clock this morning, they're going to have their grief support group meeting. I believe they meet once a month on the third Wednesday, and that'll be in the Heim room at the Carl Richland Memorial Hospital. That's if you like more information on that, give them a call over there at 392-2745. Not a whole lot going on around the area in the middle of January on a Wednesday, but a little bit of stuff going on. What is on television? What do you want to watch tonight on Wabash? Well, if you're looking for your normal television shows, it's a new show tonight, A Modern Family. I know a lot of folks watch that. It's on my DVR. Also, Riverdale, that's on the CW at 7 o'clock tonight. The kids tend to watch that kind of show. You don't watch any of that stuff, do you?
No, sir.
Do you watch any television at all other than sports?
Just sports.
Yeah, join the club. And sports and Game of Thrones or something like that. That's about it for me. Also tonight, Vikings on the History Channel. That's channel 603 on your fiber. That'll be at 8 o'clock, and that's kind of a fake Viking show. It's a fictionalized, but it's pretty wild. And also on FXX, You're the Worst is on tonight. But the biggest thing you want to see tonight here on Wabash Catch TV, Channel 3, Channel 25, Channel 100, depending on where it is and how it works. Tonight's the opening of the Salem Invitational Tournament. It's their 58th annual. They're going to have a total of 11 games there, I think. Right? Do the math in my head. I think there's 11 games there, and I think we're going to have, we'll have all of them on television, and it's going to be just a great event. We look forward to it. Doubleheader tonight. Opening up, it's the East St. Louis Flyers versus the Troy Triad kids, and East St. Louis comes in with a number 5 ranking in Class 3A in the state. So they are going to be something to watch. We'll take the air tonight around 6:15 with the game to start at around 6:30, and that is the first quarterfinal of the 8-team tournament. The second quarterfinal will follow this evening, and that is Mount Vernon versus the Effingham Flaming Hearts. Mount Vernon with a pretty solid record. Effingham also pretty solid. They come in right around 500. But again, all of it starting tonight over there in Salem tonight on Channel 3, Channel 25, or Channel 100, and starting at 6:15 this evening. Plus, plenty of other basketball if you're looking for that, plus a little bit of hockey tonight. NCAA basketball, triple header night on CBS Sports Network at 5 o'clock. It's St. Bonnie versus Rhode Island. St. Bonaventure taking on the Rhode Island on channel 628, CBS Sports Network. That'll be followed by Dayton versus Virginia Commonwealth at 7, and that will be followed by UCF versus Wichita State at 9 o'clock on CBS-SN. And again, all three of those on 628. A couple of Atlantic 10 matchups, and then Wichita State versus UCF. What the conference is Wichita State in now? I'm trying to remember. They got out of the MVC.
It's
Central Florida. Is that the All-American Conference?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I was thinking they had to travel east for some.
Well, they didn't let them into the Big East.
Okay.
Butler got into the Big East, and they didn't let. And Creighton got into the Big East when they left the Missouri Valley.
Okay, maybe that's who I'm thinking.
Either way, it's decent. That might be. I think that's who you're thinking of. Either way, it'll be good basketball there tonight. Fox Sports 1 has a doubleheader as well. It's Creighton, like I just mentioned. Creighton at St. John's at 5:30, and that'll be followed by Butler at DePaul. That is a Big East doubleheader. ESPNU has a triple header as well. Auburn is at Texas A&M at 6 o'clock. Iowa State at Texas Tech at 8, and followed by UNLV at Air Force. And those are in ESPNU, channel 642. ESPN2 tonight, channel 638. It's Kansas State at Oklahoma, 6 p.m. tonight. And the Big Ten Network with a doubleheader as well. Iowa is at Penn State at 6 o'clock on Big Ten channel 600. That'll be followed by the game of the night. It is Minnesota at Illinois. You know that is clearly the game of the night, right, Jeremy?
That's right.
That's the most
for you.
That's exactly right. The most important game of the night for me, certainly, is that Minnesota at Illinois. That's on Big Ten Network, channel 600. Also, NHL tonight, Boston Bruins doubleheader at doubleheader. Well, it's on NBCSN a doubleheader. That's channel 216. Bruins at the Flyers, and that'll be followed by San Jose Sharks at the Arizona Coyotes. And also in the NBA tonight, the Toronto Raptors head up to Boston at 7 p.m. this evening. That's on ESPN channel 601. And that'll be followed by the New Orleans Pelicans at the Golden State Warriors. Golden State went crazy last night, had a big 51-point first quarter. See if they can do it again tonight. That's at 9:30 on ESPN channel 601. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest is Jeremy Carter, and we'll be right back. We're going to talk about a tremendously wide variety of subjects right after these. Do please stick around.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
Morning, folks. We weren't hot, Jeremy. Morning, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today, it's Jeremy Carter of the Carter Athletic Academy, as well as Carter Trucking and all kinds of different things. We'll talk about a wide variety of things today with Jeremy. But hey, man, thanks very much for coming on. Welcome
Thanks
to
for
the
having
show. Me. Glad you're here. Jeremy is among many things, and we're going to start the show. He's an avid New Orleans Saints fan, right?
That's right.
How did you become a New Orleans Saints fan? It wasn't Drew Brees. Was it before that?
No, it was actually after Hurricane Katrina. We visited down there, and we get tickets from a vendor that we buy from, and after you go to a party with 70,000 people, it just kind of grows on you.
Yes, it does. I found that a couple of times. But now, how often will you go? We're going to do a little travelogue first to start the show, folks. How often do you get down to New Orleans?
We try to go down once a year.
What's your favorite place to go? I mean, when I talk to people, or maybe when people talk to me about the city, the first thing that comes up often is the food. The food is incredible. Where do you like to go down there? What's your favorite restaurant to get into?
Well, our favorite restaurant is Dragos, of course, known for their oysters. But I mean, this time we hit a different spot each time.
Really? So now do you see? Now that's the thing about that city. You can always find something different to mess around with, can't you?
That's right. That's right. We hit several. The Bourbon House on Bourbon Street. It was a new one. They, of course, especially oysters and shrimp.
Sure.
And they actually had steak. So a Mr. Ed's. It was, of course, in the French Quarter. About getting confused on all those.
I got to ask: is that named after the horse?
No, it wasn't.
No. What's it named after? Who's Mr. Ed?
I have no idea, to tell you the truth. That's what I thought whenever I went there.
Really?
Yeah.
And it wasn't?
No. It didn't have anything to do with that.
Why you would think it would have something to do with the horse, for crying out loud. No. All right, now, so tell me your family, and the reason I'm asking about your family, your wife and kids, because you're taking your kids to New Orleans too, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. Nikki, my wife, for roughly 20 years. Cade is a junior.
Roughly. I gotta tell you, I've heard people tell the joke over and over and over. You know, we've had 10 happy years. Well, of course, we've been married 15.
That's right.
I like, though, I'm going to use that as a new joke, roughly 20 years. That's great. You weren't even using it as a joke. That's a good
right.
one.
That's right. In August, it'll be 20 years.
Oh, okay. So, almost 20 years.
Yes, almost.
What he meant to say was almost 20 wonderful years.
That's right. That's right. Cade Carter, my son, who is a junior at FCHS, and then Liv Carter is an 8th grader at New Hope Grade School.
Okay. Now, a lot of people think about the city of New Orleans, and you think, man, it's just all got to be all adults because this is I've heard stories of craziness, and you see people on Bourbon Street going crazy and showing their taking their tops off and that kind of stuff. Yeah. Is it a place for children?
It can be.
You have to. It can be.
You got to choose your times.
You have to segregate it, don't you?
Right. That's right.
How do you do that?
Well, there's a lot of things like the Hurricane Katrina tours, the carriage rides, and they'll explain a lot about the French Quarter and the history. And then, of course, we do go down on Bourbon Street to show them the nightlife.
Sure.
But once it gets to be a certain time.
Usually, well, I'm trying to think when you usually quit seeing kids out there. Probably about 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. Maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. What's the best time?
That would probably be safe. We were probably down there at 10 o'clock, and the scenery was getting.
It begins to change.
It does. It does begin to change. The scenery, the scents,
I hadn't even thought about that.
Oh, yes.
The aromas and scents of Bourbon Street they do alter over the course of the evening. Of course, when I know when it's time to go back to the hotel at Bourbon Street, it's when I start seeing horses.
Yes. Yes. Whenever they start bringing
the police horses, they show up every night. And, you can count on them about 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
You got police horses just standing there.
With the football game, they were actually out a little bit earlier.
Oh, really?
Yes.
On Saturday night as well as Sunday night.
That's right.
All right, you brought up the football game. You went to the football game.
Yes, sir.
You try to go. I've been in the Superdome for a football game. Mine didn't end as well as yours. It was the Sugar Bowl when LSU beat the stuffing out of the Illini. Oh, it ended up losing by 2 touchdowns, but it was ugly. Is the crowd different on Bourbon Street after a loss than after a win, or is it basically who cares? Let's just have fun.
To tell you the truth, it was really tame, and we were really surprised that it was so tame. I don't know if everybody had partied so much during the day and tailgated and pregame, but it was rather dead after the game, too.
Well, and it was a late game.
Yes, that's right.
The game started, finished probably about 7 or 8 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Maybe 7 o'clock. Who's your favorite Saints player, then?
Well, Drew Brees is class act.
Yeah.
No matter.
Yeah.
I mean, and then of course Kamara is. Cade looked up interesting. He walks to and from the game. And
Alvin Kamara walks to the game.
Yes, you can pull it up on video. He walks with his family to and from the game. He lives 2 blocks outside the French Quarter.
So he's like north of what is that? Canal, north of Canal, or northwest of Canal, up that direction, I guess.
I don't have any. Yeah,
Canal's the one on this side. I'm sorry, I was thinking Basin Street is up there, so he's probably north of Basin Street, which is just the north edge of the quarter.
That would probably be right.
Guessing.
Yeah, well, that would be. I would think so. That'd be close. About a
half a mile walk.
Yes.
So, do people join?
Yes, people follow him. He was taking selfies, but that's kind of his way to. I guess give back to the community.
That's really cool. Yes. I hadn't heard that. Tell me, okay, so you were there. You saw them come back against Philadelphia on Sunday night. What are your thoughts for this Sunday afternoon with the big LA Rams coming to town?
First of all, I think it's huge for New Orleans to home field advantage.
Yeah,
I mean, so I think that will kind of. Hurt the Rams' passing game, but the Rams have already been there once this year, so it's always hard to beat a team 2 times.
Yeah. So who you was? So
of course,
give me the Jeremy Carter prediction here for crying out loud.
Of course,
that's what I'm going for.
Of course, I'm thinking the Saints probably by about a field goal.
All right. Well, there you go. Saints by a field goal. We have it. You have it right here. Jeremy has just spoken. Jeremy the Greek. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to talk a little bit more close to home about the Carter Athletic Academy and what else is going around Carter Trucking and all kinds of stuff here with Jeremy Carter. You are watching, like I said, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be right back after these. Do stick around.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today, it is Jeremy Carter of Carter Trucking in Fairfield, as well as the new Carter Athletic Academy. And let's get it out of the way first so that we don't get it wrong and don't bring it up again. The website's not up yet.
The website is not up yet. It should be up in a week.
And it's going to be...
It'll be under Carter Athletic Academy.
Carter Athletic Academy, okay. And it'll be up in a week. So this is a brand new deal. What is the Carter Athletic Academy?
It's located on at 9 Williamson Drive, just up the road from the El Mexicano restaurant.
In Fairfield.
Right.
West Edge.
That's right, beside our trucking company. It is a 112 by 90 rectangle turfed athletic facility that you can do anything you really want to in. Most of the areas are netted where you can play live, either whether it be softball, baseball, volleyball, speed and agility. We've had people bring up soccer, which there's not any soccer in Fairfield that I know of, except for upwards. So anyway, I think Coach Townsend's actually going to use it for some of the football.
Has some drills out there.
Yes.
you say it's on the west edge of Fairfield. What drove you to build? This is a brand new building, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What drove you to want to do this, to jump into this? Because you jumped in 2 feet. 2 feet, no looking at the water, seeing how cold it is, haven't you?
That's what Dickey said. Well, the opportunity arose. We also have a Carter Excavation, which needed a place to work on their excavating equipment. So at that time, I took the opportunity and I proposed it to my wife that we build a place big enough,
a big building,
and the other side of it could be the athletic academy.
So how much of the building is the excavation taking?
Less than half.
Okay. Is it going to stay that way?
Yes. Oh yes. So half of it houses the excavation. It's more of a shop, and it's locked off where they can't get no students or players can get to the other side. And anyway, it has its own entrance off of Williamson Drive.
Yes. Off the driveway.
Yes.
Okay. Is it? I'm trying to gauge where it is on the driveway next to the trucking company. Is it between the trucking company and the lube company, or where is it?
It's right across the street from MBI.
Okay, so it's on the east side.
Yes, sir.
All right, where the giant Mount Jeremy Carter was.
That's right. The giant pile of lime. We replaced it with a building.
The giant pile of lime. Hey, I tell you what, you ought to have a pretty sturdy floor.
That's right.
On the building. Yes. This is so cool. Let me show a picture of what we're talking about here. This is one of the interior shots of the building. Tell me a little bit. You see kind of the idea of the netting there on the left wall, but I also see a dude sitting there with a tee, and he's swinging a bat toward the wall. And I'm thinking, how long will that wall last if a guy keeps teeing it up and hitting a bat at it or hitting a ball at it?
Right. That is our big, we call that the field. It is basically 30 by 20 yards. So it's not quite a full infield, but it is totally netted around the edge of the field. The net is 3 foot away from the wall, so a ball will never impact the wall.
I'm surprised you can have
the ceiling.
Really?
That's right.
I'm surprised you have that tight of netting. Is there so? And then looking at the ceiling, since you brought that up, I'm kind of confused. You've got the nice white netting there, and why did you choose white?
It's something. Cade plays for the St. Louis Naturals. They just built an sports academy over in St. Louis, and if you ever go to other cages, you always notice that it's black and it kind of kills the light and it's dim. Well, we wanted the color walls so that you could pull, if you were throwing a baseball or a softball,
right?
It would never get into the white walls. And so then going back to I got off subject.
Okay, no, I understand. Go ahead.
So then the sides are black, and then the top is white. That way, it lets the light shine through, and it almost illuminates it, as you can tell.
That's okay. That makes sense. I hadn't thought about it until, and I guess if you're going to do this, you're going to do it right. But I hadn't thought about the need for the dark wall. I thought, it's a pole barn. Well, it's a specialized pole barn,
right?
But it's also, I think, your cheap, maybe your white is going to be the most readily available painting inside. Why not use white? I hadn't considered the baseball might fade in with the white wall.
That's right. That's right.
And so it's the same way with the volleyball and other kinds of balls.
Softball, it kind of brings it out where you can see it. That way, somebody's not taking one to the
teeth.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Wow, the things you learn. Okay, well the other, you were mentioning the white ceiling there, and a ball. There's some that is a hanging netting, so it'll bounce the other way. But there's something above that to keep it from breaking through the ceiling.
Yes, no, that white net will keep it from hitting any lights.
From hitting those lights.
From hitting lights. there is a heater air conditioner / heater sock that goes down.
Yeah.
That heats it, and it's plastic, so it won't hurt that. Take like a 10U team, a 10U
10 and under.
Yeah, 10 and under team could practice in there and could go live. I mean, they could almost have a
they've got if you got 20 yards by 30 yards, you could have depending on which side of the field you chose to go from.
That's right.
You could have a right side of your infield, then move your plate to the other side and have a left side of the infield.
That's right.
How about that? Is that now? Okay, so how much research did you do? Did you did you talk to other people who had built sport academies? I guess, or how'd you go into that?
Well, we're in St. Louis for training. Kate is in St. Louis training a lot, and so we kind of. My idea was we needed a big area for fielding, or speed and agility. Yeah, I mean every kid needs speed and agility.
And hey, 30 yards is base path.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. So we kind of looked at it now. The guys that kind of gave me ideas on this talked about how you just didn't want big open areas because they don't sell in the St. Louis area, and I understand why. They get paid per cage.
Oh, I see.
But they have a bunch of trainers.
Yeah.
So anyway, cage time. They said the smaller areas really make the money, but it was kind of my idea to have the big area. That way you can work on fielding because there's no place that you can have almost like full-fledged infield work.
That's really cool. That is, and that's the thing, Jeremy. You've built it for the benefit of the kids, I guess, right?
That's right.
In the long term.
That's right. Yes, that's right. The college, Frontier Community College, will be.
We'll tell you what. Let's
sorry.
Do. No problem. Tell you what. Let's do. We're going to take a short break. We'll talk about the marriage of Frontier Community College with this because I know it's going to be pretty cool. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Jeremy Carter of the Carter Athletic Academy down there in Fairfield, and we'll be back. We're going to talk a little bit more about the academy, and when we return back right after these, stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit MortonBuildings.com for more information.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm talking here with Jeremy Carter. We're talking about a wide variety of subjects, but we've been talking about the Carter Athletic Academy that's going to be opening up. Actually, kind of is open, but just soft start right now, right, Jeremy?
That is correct. Yes, by next week we should be up and going.
Let me ask you about this one. Let's see. Let me get to a different one here. This one. Tell me what's going on in here. This is kind of the variety that you folks are going to have down there, isn't it?
That's right. What we have here is two 70-foot cages. So if a pitcher at the high school, college level would want to come in and pitch, he could do so. A batter could bat in there live. They're actually 14 foot wide by 15 foot tall, so you'll be able to see the trajectory of the ball.
You got four of them.
We have two 70-foot cages, but then we have dividers. We actually have dividers that you can string across, and it will divide the two 70-footers into four 35-foot cages.
And you would use the 35-foot cages just as like somebody tossing a ball to somebody, right?
That's exactly right. You take somebody like me, I can't throw it 60 foot.
No.
So 35 foot. Each cage will have an L screen in it. That way, from 35 foot.
And when you say L screen, I'm kind of thinking that the batter there on the left-hand side, behind him, that screen, that's the L screen that the pitcher would stand behind.
For the protection.
Yes, that is really something else. Now you said that you began to talk about that there's been some collaboration with Frontier, the relatively new athletic teams over the last 4 or 5 years, and they've been looking for a place to train, haven't they?
Yes, they're bringing in a lot of athletes to our community, and a bunch of 19 or 20-year-old kids.
I guess that kind of leads me to the question: why in the world would a guy who's over the age of a certain age, why in the world makes one think at this time? I think I'll build a big building and let kids work out in it.
It always been talked about. Yeah, I don't know. It was some sort. I don't know if it was a pipe dream at that time, but. Like I said, whenever it came a chance to build a new building, and I'd actually also talked to Coach Benton, and
Coach Benton is the baseball coach at Frontier.
And anyway, he told me about the issues that they had that they didn't have anywhere to. They would be outside practicing in the 20-degree weather.
Yeah,
and also, as far as high school. Club teams, there's so many of them around looking for an indoor. So that's kind of where there really was kind of a well, not quite a niche, but a need for it in the community, right? Right. Yes. There's anymore. There's a ton of club volleyball. There's a ton of travel softball, a ton of travel baseball, along with the college. So, and there was very few places big enough to get a team in to practice.
Well, you know, that's one of the other things that whenever communities like Salem, Flora, Fairfield, Mount Vernon, Olney, when you start thinking about it, you know, we try to keep stuff local, try to keep things local, keep kids, get kids back, give kids reason or something to do. You always the kids are leaving because they got nothing to do.
That's right.
You've heard it. You heard it when you were a kid.
Yes,
I heard it when I was a kid. I bet you the teenagers heard it in the 50s when they were going to the sock ops. The kids got nothing to do, right? They're going to get in trouble. This kind of helps that.
Now they do.
Now they do.
Now they do.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. The softball and baseball have already started practicing in the facility, and then they have
the Frontier.
Frontier.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
And then then we have open cages from 9 to 10 for them. That way they can come back and
At night or in the morning?
At night.
Oh, no kidding. So they can do their studying.
That's
That's exactly right.
That's right.
They're studying. I may not have been the most studious person, Jeremy.
Neither was I.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring it up.
Yeah.
I know your history, though.
I wasn't thinking about that at 9 or 10.
But 9 or 10, so there, you get them in there working and just basically get a nice workout going, huh?
That's right.
What kind of equipment? I mean, are you building equipment? You can't just hit the ground running. I guess you can, but I mean, you're probably looking to acquire more equipment like guns and that kind of stuff, right? Pitching guns?
Yes, we would like to add a radar gun. Whenever you come to the sports facility, we'll have different packages and different rentals per cage. You know, we've been asked about a yearly membership. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping to make it really easy for the dad to bring his son in, or dad to bring his daughter, or mom to bring her daughter. And we already have softballs. We have the ball carts. That way,
you see now. We saw in the picture. You've got the like I said, you got the L cages,
yes.
The L fences, and that's a big deal. Folks don't. That's kind of specialized, isn't it, Jeremy?
That's right. And also, you don't have to bring your own bucket of balls. You know, the balls are already there. Just bring your kid and his equipment and hourly rental. And
now those nets are tight and they're relatively taut.
Yes.
Right? At what are they? Can I get a golf ball through it?
Right now, you could get a golf ball.
I can get a golf ball. Cool.
Yes. But
it's probably not. You probably wouldn't want me to do that yet.
Right, not yet. It has been brought to my and Nikki's attention that golf simulators, and I think they have smaller tread of the net or what have you, and it shows how far your lack of
the details.
That's right. That's right. And they have asked us about putting one of those up, and we had never looked into that. I'm not a golfer, so I didn't know much about it, and but we are going to look into one of those.
We got to get you golfing, Jeremy. It's a lot of, I got to tell you, however, I must admit, if you did become a golfer, I'm assuming this thing would never have gone up, would never have happened, because you'd be too busy out there, too busy putting around, trying to perfect your game.
Right.
That would happen. That's great. We're talking here to Jeremy Carter about the Carter Athletic Academy. We're going to talk about all kinds of different things when we wrap things up. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV, and we'll be back right after these words. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you build with Morton Buildings, you build something that lasts. And now you can build for less during Building Value Days. If you're dreaming of a personal storage building, horse barn, farm storage, home, office, insulated workshop, or even a commercial facility, take advantage of our discounted pricing on new buildings now through February 28, 2019. So don't delay. Visit mortonbuildings.com for more information.
Welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Jeremy Carter of the Carter Athletic Academy, as well as Carter Trucking in Fairfield. How's last time I had you on the radio show a couple of times, and you were just moving into the big new trucking facility back then. How's that going for you?
It's going great.
Yeah,
it's going great.
Big business good and all kinds of
business. We've been very busy. Knock on wood. Seems like coal has came back strong, and that has given us a few different avenues to go down to of hauling. And seems like we have more employees than we've ever had. So
good.
That's great.
That's outstanding. All right, let's talk a little bit about the academy. This is kind of with the college teams playing there, and I know Frontier's going to have they have like an open tryouts or something coming up, right?
They have a showcase coming up. Yes.
And when is that?
I believe it is the Saturday before Martin Luther King, and then I believe
that's this Saturday.
This Saturday, the 19th. That be right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I believe there is that, and then on Monday they're having a camp for grade school.
Are they doing that at your place? Or
yes.
Okay. How's that? How do folks get more information? I guess they contact Coach Bennett. Ben, I mean,
yes.
Brandon's going to kill me. He's going to watch this, and he is going to kill me for calling him Coach. You know, I've done that before.
Right.
I called him Coach Bennett on the radio before one time, and he wanted to punch me. I don't blame him.
If they go on,
he knows, I guess he knows I have dyslexic. How about that?
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
If they go on the Frontier website, it is on the Frontier baseball website. So they can, if they would go on Frontier Community College, they've been advertising it for about 3 weeks now.
Now we saw the softball and the baseball working out. How about what other sports? What other sports are going to be? Does volleyball make sense in that facility?
Yes, in the big cage, you would be able to have a volleyball court, and we are working on that. We just have to work on just get a netting system. We're going to be offering speed and agility, which every kid needs speed and agility.
Now, what are speed and agility drills? I know the shuttle run, and that's basically
I don't do very many of them. So,
me neither.
Yeah. Shuttles, ladders.
Okay.
Bands. I've seen some of them have the bands on their feet.
Have you ever considered? Are you now? Let's see. Taking a look at this, it's black turf floor. Is that what that is?
That is right.
All right. Now I got to ask, why in the world black turf and not green? One would think you'd want to go with green.
That's been a family discussion many times.
Hey, I didn't mean to hit the hot spot. Do you want me to get off of it?
No. I'll make it pretty simple. Nikki had it was a great idea. What if a sports facility doesn't go over in Fairfield, Illinois? You know, what if it doesn't fill? You can have birthday parties, meetings there.
Oh, okay. That was that,
and you're not going to walk in and see a bunch of green.
That answers my next question. I was wondering when I was looking at it when we were talking about the shuttle drills and that kind of stuff. Where are the yard lines? You don't have the yard lines just for that reason.
Yeah, right.
That makes a ton of sense. Yes. Just to give folks kind of a better idea of the hitting. I mean, that's a full hitting simulation right there. He's got somebody throwing the ball at him, right?
No, he was actually standing. Giving the college kids fielding.
Oh, okay. So he's doing fungo. Right.
Yes, doing fungo.
Doing fungo. I think it's the second picture. If it'll. Oops, I hit the wrong button. This is the second picture of that one, right? Yeah, just after the fungo. Well, I tell you what, it's a big darn place. I didn't see basketball hoops in there yet.
Basketball on the padded turf. Maybe that's the addition. Maybe that's the
that's gonna be the next addition. We've already talked about. You've got the excavating the workshop for the trucks and the excavation company on this one side. You always got room to build more out there, don't you?
That's right. That's right.
Has Walmart has Walmart asked you to no longer buy any more land that direction?
No, not that I know of. No, not that I know of.
No, they buy.
Oh yeah, we did put an expandable wall in case.
There we go.
An expandable wall in the end of it. So we were planning ahead if this would happen to.
If you get the opportunity.
That's right. It's just a hard trying to figure out where to put the rubber flooring and figure out if baseball would have worked on rubber flooring. So if we did expand, you would probably do rubber flooring, and then that way you could pretty well have a volleyball court where they wouldn't be practicing on turf or have basketball in there also.
Yeah. I got to tell you, I think the thought of playing volleyball on turf is great. If you're going to be going down, if you're going down to hit a ball and landing on something soft like volleyball,
right?
Or instead of a basketball court, that sounds like a boon to the sport. You ask me.
And it ought to. Someone also had brought it up. It would help strengthen the legs because
strengthen the knees, and the ankles.
It's cushion, so it's almost the same idea as sand volleyball. I mean, it's harder to. It ought to strengthen your gym.
I love the thought. So. I love the thought. So you're telling me then, Jeremy, you were not going to bring in truckloads of sand and dump them on top?
It's hard enough to keep the black turf clean.
I was wondering about it. You see, okay, I'll ask another question that somebody might want to know. Is the black turf? It's not is it the field turf with the
pellets?
Pellets?
No, it's
you can't really do that, can you?
No, they said that'd be overkill for inside. That you just needed the.
I love it.
It is better than a lot of people were thinking I was talking about outdoor carpet, but this has padding underneath it.
Yeah,
it's nice.
I love the thought though, and just picture this. All right, so somebody's nice wedding reception, and because they've got the black turf for that, and that's going to be really nice.
That's right.
And you've got the lovely young bride walking down the aisle walking with to be introduced to the reception.
Yes.
Probably wouldn't do a wedding there, but you might. You
right,
never know.
Right.
Introduced to the reception, and God bless her, she's got the nice train going in the back, and you can just see as the trains walk along, the pellets flying up.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Getting stuck in her gown.
Get stuck in it. So you're saying that may not happen?
No. Reception would probably be.
That makes sense. That's cool. All right, before I let you go, you remember, and I don't know if I'm giving you enough time here. I've only got like 2 or 3 minutes to go. You remember one of the best teams of Fairfield High School basketball in the last 40 or 50 years, right? Class of 1990.
Yes, I was on that team.
I've always considered that probably one of the 3 best teams we've had in Fairfield for years. What are your thoughts? I'm going to ask you the tough question right now. I've gone the whole show without asking the tough question. Does the class of 1819 beat the class of 8990?
I don't know that it would beat the class of 8990 with Simpson and Foster. I don't see, but man, the Fairfield Mules are loaded with talent in 1890. I'm not so sure number-wise where they can go 10 deep. I mean,
do they beat the class of 1992 with Kylie Gwaltney and Eric Murphy as seniors?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know either.
That's the interesting thing, though, about high school basketball over the course of time. I mean, these are teams that you can compare because they're basically playing on the same level playing field.
Right.
Same rules, same 3-point shot, same everything.
Right. I know this Mules team plays really good defense. That Mules team played shutdown defense.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'd have anybody that could handle the likes of Brian Estes, but then I don't know that they could handle Kylie Gwaltney either.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Or Eric Murphy on the inside. So.
I don't think anybody could handle Eric Murphy.
No. I don't know that they'd be able to keep him off the boards. Because that is one area that.
Well, he owned it.
That's right.
He owned it. That's fascinating. That's great. I hadn't talked to any former players about that possibility. I'm glad though that you don't automatically say flippity floo, my team would have killed this team.
Yeah, no, it's there's a lot of good athletes right now on that.
Yeah.
On that team.
That's fun. Hey, Jeremy, thanks very much for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
You've been watching, folks, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today has been Jeremy Carter of the Carter Athletic Academy. If you want more information, give them a call at Carter Trucking right now. But here in a few days, their website will be open, Carter Athletic Academy. Jeremy, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
That's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll talk to you all next time. Have a great day. See you soon.